Hi guys, welcome back to the Fiber and Fables podcast. My name is Jess. You can call me Fiber or Fables. I go by both. So we are in a bit of a different setting today. I was trying so hard to get my lighting good at my usual area by the bookshelves, and it just wasn't in the cards today. I live in New York and it has been snowing, raining, sometimes at the same time all weekend. So it's been very, very gloomy, and living in a New York City apartment, you don't really get that much sunlight. So we're just gonna make do. But welcome to my little jungle or forest behind me. These are all of our plants that we have in our apartment. So in today's video, we are going to be doing a bit of a WIP update. I feel like I haven't really gotten too much knitting done for the past couple of weeks. I did go back to work from maternity leave after having my daughter, and it's been kind of stressful, and I just haven't had much time really to knit. I just been really tired at the end of the day. And if any parents out there, sometimes you have to choose between crafting and sleep. So it is what it is. But I also wanted to make a little bit of an announcement. We have reached 100 subscribers. I am so excited. Thank you guys so much to everyone who has subscribed, to everyone who has watched any of my videos, anybody who has commented, liked, even disliked. Thank you so much for all of your support. I started this channel about a month ago as sort of a creative outlet, and also just a way for me to create some positive community in the knitting and crafting space. And so I just want to thank everybody so much. I am going to be doing a giveaway, so I'm going to be explaining that a little bit more at the end of this video. So let's get into the WIP updates. So I have been working mostly on my husband's neck warmer. This is the Saga neck warmer by November Knits. I have finished the front and back, so I am just up to the collar. If you can see that, it's the same stockinette front and back with this with a border at the end. I do have to, of course, block it so it doesn't curl. You see how it's curling right there. And I do have to finish the neck. I would say I'm just under halfway doing the neck, because it is supposed to be a fold, so I do want it to be kind of like nice and long there. So hopefully I'll finish this week. I have been working on this on the subway and also at home, just because doing projects like this that are kind of that are stockinette, that you don't really have to think too much, is kind of what I have needed in the past 2 weeks. So this has mostly been my my knit. I was using circular needles for the collar, but the circular needles I have are, I would say they're not much shorter than these, and because this is a smaller circumference, it was just more comfortable for me to switch to double pointed needles. And I just did that this morning, and I definitely feel way more comfortable doing that. So good call on my part. So really happy with this. Can't wait to knit myself one. I don't know what yarn I want to use. I might use the same one, maybe a different color. But loving the way that this fits. I also tried it on him before I started the collar, and it looks really great. I am a little concerned in the pattern. She does not give any notes on how to prevent these kind of gapes. Let's see if I can get, like, if you can see that behind the needles, there is a gape here when you are picking up stitches for the collar. So I read through the pattern a few times, and she doesn't give any tips on that. I probably am just going to go in, and when I'm sewing in my ends, I might use it to just kind of lessen that gap. But otherwise, this pattern was really simple, really easy to follow. So really loving how this is coming out. So hopefully I'll finish that this week, and hopefully in my next WIP update there will be cast off. So next knit, so my daughter's temperature blanket, I was keeping up with it. I'm a bit behind. I'm a couple of days behind because so it's the same length as before. I do have to put in this panel. So as you can see, this is kind of growing. It's growing longer and longer and longer. So how I've been doing this is I've been sewing each square together into the panels, and then as the panels are completed, then I sew it onto the main body. So this is the panel. I do owe it a couple more days and the end, so then it has to be sewn on. So my plan is to finish the neck warmer this week, and then I can catch up on this because this is a good Subway knit, and that way I can stay on top of it. I've mentioned before, I'm not someone who likes to have like a ton of open whips because I just get confused or I get kind of overwhelmed by it. I like to accomplish things, so I only like to pick things that I know I'm gonna finish. So yeah, so hopefully I will finish this up or catch up on it by probably not this week, maybe next week, which is fine. I'm not worried about it. It's temperature blankets. I'm sure anybody out there that has done them before, you kind of, it's very rare that you're on top of it every single day, like so like doing that row or square in my case every single day. So I'm fine if I kind of like, you know, don't pick it up for a week or two and then pick it right back up. So I'm not worried about it because I did a ton of the squares already, but my husband was telling me that our weather is going to be getting really cold and I didn't do a lot of those squares. So I've been using, you can see it here, I've been using this really, it's called Nutmeg. I don't know if you can see it on camera. It's this really beautiful like mid-tone brown, and that's my square for 20s. So I'm wondering, oh, I'm gonna have to make a couple of those. So, which is fine. It's fine. And lastly, the last whip that I have been working on is my January knit. For those of you who don't know, I have challenged myself this year to do one cast on the first of every month. And this month I am doing the Lumi pullover by Narlan. And I'm sorry if I say her name wrong every time. So please correct me down in the comments if I'm saying that wrong, but sorry. I'm doing the Lumi pullover, and it's going really great. And I'm not doing this challenge as a way of finishing each knit. Like, that's not the challenge. The challenge is to just start. And hopefully, and it's all wearables. So if you want, you could check out my video that I did dedicated about that challenge. And I don't know, maybe follow along. It's we're only a few weeks into the year, so maybe catch up with me. But I feel like I've done a lot of progress, even though I haven't picked this up for maybe about a week. It's curling, but I feel like I've done quite a bit. I'm kind of halfway done with the color work part in the front. So yeah, so it's going really good. I'm really loving it. I'm loving the yarn that I picked. I did pick the Lion Brand Fisherman's Wool yarn. It's a very toothy yarn. So if you like that, I highly recommend something like this. And yeah, I'm really excited about it. I'm having a little trouble with the floats. I don't know if you could see my floats. Please don't judge me too harshly on it. But this has been going really, really well. I'm very, very excited. I love that it's starting to feel like an actual garment, if that makes sense. Like, I feel like I'm on the other side of that, to where I can actually picture this like something that I would wear, or something that is going to go on my body, since I'm not generally a wearable knitter or crocheter. So yeah, very excited about that. So my plan is to finish the Saga neck warmer, catch up on my temperature blanket, and then it's just dedicated to this. I'm probably not going to do another cast on until February 1st. And that's probably when I'm going to be doing the next whip update video. So you get to see how far I got on the next one. So check out my video if you want to see what I do have planned for January, February, and March. So yeah, so the giveaway. Okay, so since we have reached 100 subscribers, and again, thank you all so much for subscribing, for any sort of support that you have shown this channel. you know, I kind of just did it as a creative outlet. So I definitely wanted to show my gratitude, and I am going to be giving away one pattern from Ravelry. All you have to do is be subscribed and just comment below, and just I'll use a randomizer and pick a random winner, and I'll message you, and then you can let me know what your username or I guess your name on Ravelry, and I will gift you any pattern that you pick. So so yeah, and I'm gonna probably gonna post this. I'm filming this on a Sunday, so I'll probably post this for Tuesday, and I'll give it a good week. So after 1 week from posting, I will close it, and I will use a random generator to do that. So so yeah, and I'm also going to be doing a giveaway in my next video that I'm going to be filming soon. I'll probably be posting that later in the week, and that will also have same rules apply. So just comment and be subscribed. And yeah, so yeah. So thank you guys so much. Please don't forget to like, share, comment if you have anything, if you want to enter the giveaway, and please just be subscribed. So thank you guys so much. I will see you in the next video. Bye guys.